Washington on the tactical WASR upgrade. This is actually my second time shooting this video. The first time I was going in and out of frame, and it looked like I don't think I did justice to the weapon or to the video, for that matter. So I'm gonna redo it. Obviously, it's looking a lot different than the last time you guys saw it on the other video review. First things first. Weapons empty. So this video is for those of you who either own a WASR or are looking into getting a WASR and want to know what some of the options are that you can put on these weapons for kind of a whatever you want to call it, tactical upgrade or a combat optics on the front. And this is what I went with. Now, bear in mind, this is doubling as my home defense weapon at this time. But I went with a UTG. Basically, it's universal for all of these AK WASRs. It fits on the front of these guns like nothing else. It's fine. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to put on there. What it does, it's a 4-rail Picatinny front replacement for the gas tube. The wood that would be on the gas tube is a cover, and then be the front foregrip that's on the bottom, the lower. And this replaces it. Let's see, on each corner there's these 4 Allen screws that plug in and hold the thing tight, and there's some accessories that come with it too. Actually, these UTG covers come with it, and there are some adapters like spacers for the receiver. When it butts up to the receiver right here, they act as kind of I think it holds it in place. So there's some spacers, different sizes for whatever, if your weapon's not to spec or whatever. I don't think these WASRs are made like, I don't think they're all the same. I think they always have a little bit of give. One WASR's probably not exactly the same as another, so that's one of the reasons they put those spacers in there. UTG system is cool. I got this for about 65 bucks off Amazon. My friend's Romanian WASR, the underfold that I mentioned on the last video, he had this rail system on his, and he highly recommended it. He thought that the rail system weighs less than the wood, just the stock, front foregrip wood. And I disagree. I think the rail system's a little bit heavier, maybe as heavy or a little bit heavier than the wood, and especially with the stuff on the front, on the accessories that I have on this, it's heavier. But I don't think that it is awkward to handle in terms of we're talking about nose weight of the weapon, so it doesn't feel awkward in the hands like it's front heavy, nose heavy. Especially with the broomstick handle, it makes for a good platform, and it feels solid. It feels like an AK-47 with a quality front, accessory package on it. And I'm going to do a separate review on the NC Star site that we have on the top here. I'll set some time aside for one of those videos because I want to get into that a little bit more in depth, more than we have time for right now, I think. The broomstick handle actually is made by UTG as well. It is very, very affordable. It was about 10 bucks, I think. And it's polymer. It's not metal. They make some aluminum hand grips, but I wanted to keep the weight down on the front of this gun, so I went with the polymer. It's cheap, and it works fine. It attaches itself with basically a Titan screw on the bottom, and then you've also got a hatch for like a compartment for batteries too. The tactical light on the side here has a pressure switch, which doesn't fit the foregrip very well. In fact, it doesn't really fit it at all. That's why you see this kind of rigged setup with electrical tape. I need to either get a different front foregrip, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get like a industrial strength Velcro is what somebody recommended to me. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So the light is a 2-stage light. You've got one stage like that. It's just a bright flashlight you can have for either home defense or just power goes out and you're walking around the house with a gun and a light on it. That's kind of cool, right? The second stage is that it's just like a tactical flash. And I didn't really get it for the flash. I just got to have a good light on the front of the weapon. I was thinking either a light or a laser, and I'm thinking, oh, a laser's not going to light up a room, but a flashlight will. So that's how I did my setup. You know, these rail systems are not bad at all. In fact, if you wanted to just take all the accessories off of it and put the covers back on it, they actually feel pretty good as just being a front foregrip. So you can have the option to put stuff on it. If you just want to buy the rail system, like I said, they're about 60 to 70 bucks on like a website like Amazon. UTG is a good name. Comes back with you know, customer satisfaction and all that stuff. But you know, bottom line is it's so cheap. You know, and it's easy to put on the weapon. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, like I said before, it is 4 Allen screws, and then you know, if you're familiar with how to field strip the weapon, that's about all you need to know. Because when you take this gas tube off, that wood piece that's on the gas tube will twist off in a 180-degree rotation, and then when the wood pops off, you just put the gas tube back on without the wood on it at all, and then this UTG system kind of bolts over it. Or bolts around it, I guess would be the best way of talking about it. I decided on doing a front UTG rail system over doing the side optics mount, which is something I mentioned before as being an option. The side mountics, the side mount for the optic would be a cool idea if I was going to do a scope. But I decided against doing the scope. I'm not really getting this gun for long range accuracy. I'm getting it for just something to go shooting with, and like I said, it's kind of a home defense gun. So I'm going to leave this rail open for something else in the future maybe, because it is pretty cool that optics rail is on there as an option. And then kept the rear stock on it because it looks nice with the new lacquer coat that I put on there, and it also fits the gun cleaning kit. It goes in the back of the gun. Style collapsible stocks for these WASR 10s. They fit in there just like your wood stock would, but you know, it's your typical 6-position collapsible, kind of like a tactical AR buttstock. And you can get those in polymer or aluminum, and you know, that's kind of up to you which one you'd rather have. And you can obviously get upgraded pistol grips. I kept the stock pistol grip. I kept the polymer, the Tapco polymer mag that came with it because I think it looks good with the setup. And I do have a metal mag for the weapon now, which you know, the metal mags are surplus Romanian, so they're kind of banged up looking. I'm going to do another review on those too. And I've got an ammo update coming up too, guys, so check the channel for that. I have not been to the range with this weapon since I've done the upgrade to it, so I'm looking forward to getting out there, getting some ammunition, and actually going out there for an hour or two and putting another, you know, 100 to 200 rounds through the weapon now that it has some of the stuff on the front of it, and see how the sight holds 0. Because I don't know if you can tell, some of you guys that are real good gun guys out there can probably figure out this is not real expensive. This is an economy sight, economy priced sight, but it seems like it's pretty good quality for what I paid for it. So we'll see if that holds 0. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's the tactical WASR 10. So please leave some comments and please subscribe to the channel so I know that somebody's watching these videos, as I have fun doing them. And I hope to expand my collection of weapons a little bit so I can put some more videos out there too. Alright, guys.